Hey, David Taub here. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar journeys are going famously. And today, we're going to work on some lead ideas and creating melodies using licks and a repeated series of licks. So how you can repeat and vary your licks to create melody and to use it for different launching points in your guitar solo. We're going to be in the key of A minor, and always know, not just the key, but know the chords you're soloing over. And in this instance, it's very important too, because you're going to want to target certain notes or use certain scales over certain chords, right? In this progression is in the key of A minor, and the chords are just an A minor to a D major, right? That's the first part of it. Then it goes to an F, to an E. Let's just use a basic minor pentatonic and blues scale, and we're going to create a bunch of licks based off the same motif and thread it over the track. So let's use that expanded minor pentatonic and blues scale in the key of A minor. If you don't know it, it looks like this. Where your root notes are in that scale, obviously, your A's. And also, because that D chord is a major chord, it's nice to kind of center around that over the D chord or land on it. So know where D notes are, right? So we're going to build a bunch of licks based off a bass lick. And this is a great device that you can use throughout your soloing when you want to create a melodic theme. So our bass lick is going to be this. Okay, now notice all the notes I'm using is this. Right? And if I played it like that, not very musical, not very exciting. So we have to apply, you know, some basic lead guitar techniques. Like I was using a string rake to rake into the notes, and all I'm doing is laying like the flat side of my palm down on the strings. I'm like starting at the D string, and I just want that last note to ring. So I'm kind of getting a hammer between the 8th and the 10th fret. And then I'm sliding, picking the 10th fret again and sliding it to the 12th fret. And sliding it back. Give it a little vibrato. And then back to the 8th fret, 10th fret B string, 8th fret B string, 10th fret on the B string, and that's our A note, right? So we really want to hover around that. You can even do a hammer on from the 8th to the 10th. Hit the 10th fret twice. Vibrato. Already there you could see the variation. Hitting it once, hitting it twice, doing a hammer, not doing a hammer. This is how we go about building a theme. So there's one lick. Hammer, pull, and back to our root. So that's the bass lick. Then if you want to vary it, all I did there was I just repeated. So I kind of slid twice from that 8th to 10th fret. Right? And you could do this over each particular set of chords. So in this jam track, in the key of A minor, it repeats that A minor to the D like 4 times. And you'll hear me play over it in a second, but each time I vary the lick a little bit. And then put a different ending, a different tag on it. I'll show you some endings you could do too. Again, just use this as a springboard to get the ideas churning, right? That's how you kind of want to start thinking when you're thinking melody, is think of variations of the same basic lick. You play the first part of the riff. Like that was the one ending you could do. It just kind of went right down the blues scale. Right? And then maybe the second time you could do. Add in a little bit different what you're doing maybe down here in this basic box position. It's another cool one. And if you have a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel really helps us to keep the content coming. Put a comment in the YouTube comment box. Let us know what lessons you would like to see coming up, what you would like to learn. Then if you like the lesson, click the like button. Give it a thumbs up. That really helps us and we so appreciate it. Alright, so you have the jam track playing, right? There's the A minor chord. Kind of hangs on the A minor chord for a second. A couple times, right? And then there's your D. So it's repeating at first this A minor to D. There's that first part of the lick. There's the tag. Right here's the... Now the chord changes. It's our F. There's the E. Then it's going to go back to F. There's our E. Now back to A minor. So let's try some melodic ideas. First part. Second part. Again. First part. Second part. First part, bass lick. Now here comes the F. Back to our A chord, A minor chord. So you can see what I was doing was, obviously I'm listening for the chords to change, and I'm thinking about melodicism and using the same lick bass and then putting different little tag endings on it. And then when the chords changed to that F chord, what I did was I played an F major arpeggio over that F chord, and then over the E, I actually did a little trick. I played A harmonic minor because, again, that's that 5 major chord in a minor key. When you have a 5 major in a minor key, in this instance we have an E major over in an A minor progression, that's a great time to blast harmonic minor over that 5 chord. So I played A harmonic minor just over that E chord. Put on a jam track, especially one where they're staying on the same change 4 times and you could follow that. And, you know, not one where the chords are changing really, really fast because you're not going to have time. I want you to kind of concentrate on coming up with the melodic idea and then varying it. So slow changing chords where they're staying on it for, you know, 3-4 measures each is a good way to go about it. And then just get lost in it and have fun with it, right? So I hope you like this lesson. Please click the like button. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you'd like to see in coming lessons. And of course, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us keep the content coming. Thank you so much for tuning in over the years. So appreciate it. Remember this critical thing, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care. Keep on rocking.